Real life street stars. We here with Propain. What it is, boy?
What it do? What it do? Salute, man. Happy to be here.
Man, this is a rare treat, man. Real live Houstonian, real street type cat. Know what I'm saying? Real nigga in the building, man. For those that don't know, deaf, dumb, stupid, living up under a rock, man. Tell you niggas where you from and how long you been doing your thing.
Man, I'm from Houston, Southside, Hearn Club. Man, I've been at it for a minute. I think I've been going on like my 9th season. Since I just been really introduced to like, you know, the city and people knew who I was. I think around 2013 when I could say I really arrived. So, but yeah, man, I've been grinding for a minute. But I think since 2013 when I feel like I really arrived though.
Man, you being from the South Side, man, was it any cosign or anybody that put you in the game, or like what happened?
No cosign. But I can be honest and say that all the OGs, all the legends from my city, they really embraced me. They really showed me love since I remember just walking around the city, passing out CDs. I remember passing out my CD to Slim Thug. I remember passing out my CD to Lil Kiki. But they all embraced me early on. I think Zero always told me he seen something in me that he always felt was in himself. So they just always showed love. But now it wasn't never like no one artist or no OG that like stamped me and put me in the game. Like really came up and did this on my own. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. I want you to really break down the Houston music scene for a person that's in Houston trying to do music. Right. Houston that set the bar mad high. You got Scarface. I consider probably one of the best rappers of all time.
Definitely top 5. Did a lot.
Then you got so many waves. You know, you got the DJ Screw movement, Swisher House movement. You know what I'm saying? So for a new artist coming out of Houston, how hard is it to stand out in that type of climate?
It's definitely hard to stand out in that climate due to the simple fact it's a lot of dope artists. But you know, you just had your different waves. Like you said, you had the Screw era with the SUC, and they definitely set the tone. I think they the reason that I really wanted to do what I wanted to do was because of the SUC era. Then you had like around that 05 when you had Slim and Paul Wall and Mike Jones and all of them that really put it down. Then you had Zero and a lot of them artists. And I think right now what we got going on with the newer wave of Houston, it's really starting to get back to the originality. It's really starting to get back to artists having their own styles. Cause me personally, I think we was going through a couple years of a little identity crisis, man, in Houston. But I think right now we in a time right now where everybody is like, it's a lot of originality, it's a lot of dope artists. You got a lot of different artists from the females. Everybody just, you know, everybody doing their thing now.
Now, when I first caught on to you, it was a while ago. It was like when that new wave of just like, I felt like it was different because it was like, it was you, it was Marcus Manchild, Boston George, and y'all didn't sound like nobody. Right. Y'all didn't sound like what everybody suspected the Houston culture to sound like. Y'all had our own style.
Right.
And y'all was just so hard. It wasn't like y'all had bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
What was the what made you want to just be different? And I wasn't saying that. I would say that I felt like it was a different sound, but the feel was the same, but the sound was different.
Right. Nah, definitely. I definitely get that a lot. I think, man, all that shit come from just my influences. You know what I'm saying? My influences, which already, no matter what, it was gonna set me apart from like anything else because, man, I really idolize dudes like Nas, Jay-Z, like a lot of the lyricists and storytellers and Spitter, Scarface 200 or 3000. But I think from there, it was already gonna set me apart just because of the rappers that I came up listening to or trying to be like. But at the same time, it was gonna always be Houston because I'm country and the motherfucker. You can't never escape my voice being sounding like a Southside nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so I'm on your gram, right? And you said, and I quote, "I ain't never got this much love in Dallas my entire career. This shit is crazy."
Right.
Explain to me what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's always been love in Dallas, but with the new album just coming out And then I actually came down here the day it came out. So that night I'm down here. It been out for like 24 hours. And man, I'm in the club. I think it was Park Avenue. And every turn I'm hitting, nigga pulling me. Man, what's up? Hey, that shit classic. Hey, that shit hard. That shit hard. And I come down here a lot. And like I said, people show love, but it ain't never been like this. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I had to tell my partner, like, damn, bro, like it's a shift. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like niggas is really starting to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is really starting to see what's up with the shit now.
Now, in case we never speak again, tell us why you choose that as the name for your project.
Man, there's a couple different reasons why I chose that. One, I think like just really diving in when I was creating this shit, when I was writing this shit, it was just like, man, I just had so much other shit going on that I was into. I just felt like, man, I don't even know if after I'm done with this one, I'm gonna like chill for a little while. You know what I'm saying? So I was saying, in case we never speak again, to my fans, like, we don't know when I'm gonna drop another project type shit. That was the mindset when I started writing it. And then around that same time, man, that Nipsey shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, his last album, that's the last time he spoke to us. So that was another reason why it kind of stuck with me, like, in case we never speak again. So I'm like, damn, I really got to make sure I say everything I need to say to fans, family, friends, niggas I fuck with, niggas I don't fuck with. I want to say it all on this album right here. So moving forward, that was why I called that shit in case we never speak again.
Now, you got a lot of people saying this is the best project of 2019. Kid Callejon, he was very adamant about it. Like,
for sure.
Just a lot of different artists in general.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Like, for real. I mean, like, I knew it when I got done recording this shit. I knew it, bro. I honestly felt like, I'm like, man, ain't nothing fucking with this right now, bro. And it's some dope shit. I'm a hip hop head, so I fuck with everybody. I listen to a lot of shit. But when I finished that shit, I felt like, man, for one, I knew this was my best shit. But just listening to it, I'm like, bro, this really is some of the hardest shit that's done came out, not just this year, in a long time in my state.
Man, it's crazy. My boy been knowing about you. Like, me personally, you know, when I got the interview request, I checked you out. You know what I'm saying? And the first song I checked out was My Life featuring J-Dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And immediately I was like, this is my type of shit.
Like,
this is the type of music I fuck with. And what got me was that you could hear the Houston influence, but it was it was real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know, it's just like, then I start going down the other songs, you know what I'm saying? I see you had a song with Rich Homie Quan.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A song, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
like, for you to be doing music,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And for you to be doing your thing, like, do you feel like the Houston old heads embraced you? Because I know there was that debate going on.
For sure.
Like Houston new school versus the old
school.
Yeah.
We went through that shit. I think I'm pretty sure that shit happened in Dallas too. That's gonna be everywhere. You always gonna have the OGs versus the young Gs. But like I said, I ain't never really have that problem. I'm really a rare breed, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really one of the ones who, like, all the OGs genuinely fuck with, and all the young niggas genuinely fuck with. Like, I've never really had no conflict with either or. I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm like J. Cole say, the middle child. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really my stance right now in my city.
Man, one of my favorite songs by you, I wrote to this hoe for like a whole year. It was you and Sauce Walker. Did It Again.
Yeah, man.
I heard that shit.
Yeah,
man,
we dropped the ball, bro. We dropped the ball with that shit, because that shit was
and I'm
huge.
talking about, I wrote to that hoe for a straight. She wanna ride in the G.
Yeah,
I wrote to that
man.
hoe for a straight year. That's when I thought I
we
had
dropped
some
the
ism
ball,
too.
bro. We dropped the ball with that. Like, that shit was a hit, bro.
They got a clip going viral of him doing a battle rap. And I did not know that nigga was a battle rapper, bro. That shit fucked my head up.
Bro.
And he was really going in. Like,
he's a rapper. That's my nigga. But he's a what you call a rapper. Like, people just now starting to realize that nigga can really spit, but no, this nigga been like that. Before the dripping, before the sauce, that nigga was a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's dope though that people are really starting to wake up to him and that skill set that he got. But I've been telling niggas like, man, that nigga one of the best niggas to do this shit in the city right now.
And I was gonna ask you. So, what is one of your favorite songs that you've done to date?
One of my favorite songs that I've done to date. Well, my favorite song that I've ever did, like he just said, the My Life Part 2 with J-Dawg, the first one, that's my favorite one. You know what I'm saying? And J-Dawg was actually supposed to be on that one. It's a long ass story about a fucking shootout that happened during that session that we couldn't even finish. Not between us and nothing like that, just outside of the session that we just couldn't even finish the song. And then one thing led to another, he ended up not being on there. So to come back around years later and have him on Part 2 and that shit be sounding as classical as it sound, that may be one of my favorite songs right now. For sure. Yeah.
So when you go to other cities, because you're well traveled, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you see the love starting to increase.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in a different mind state now? Like, now I feel like maybe I was gonna kick it and, just take a little time off. But did it put you in another space?
Oh yeah, like for sure. This just period right now, the love I'm getting right now, just not even just in Texas, but in LA, New York, and Atlanta, all that shit, man. That shit just taking me to another level, to the point where like I'm already in grind mode. The shit just came out a couple days ago. I'm telling the team like, fuck that, man. We gotta keep going up another notch. What's the next move? Like, I feel like I said, I've been at it for a minute, but you got plenty of rappers who got them years behind them that you don't see them years. So, I mean, with even so many people just starting to wake up now, me personally, I even feel like a new artist. I feel like, shit, this is my first album. This is my first project. So, I just got that drive right now to just, shit, let's take this shit up some more. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we at with it.
So, what city besides Houston do you really feel like you can call your second home?
Man, my second home. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Longview, Texas, and that's because I got family out there, I done live out there. But they treat me like I'm from there. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing but love there. But when it really comes to Texas, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Like Dallas, Austin, East Texas, all that shit, man. Cause I done moved around so much. I done stayed in so many. I used to live in Dallas. Like I done stayed so many different places. Like, all this shit really home to me. Texas is just Texas. I love Texas. It's a different feel than when you go anywhere else in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Now I know you love Texas,
right?
But where the ladies at? What state did you be like, these ladies? These ain't no Texas ladies.
What besides H-Town? Shit. Let's see.
There's some bad bitches in H-Town.
We got the baddest. Shit. I don't think it get no better than Houston, man. So everywhere else, I just gotta enjoy it. Unless we talking, man, I just went to fucking Sweden, bro, in Europe. God damn, bro.
How does a nigga get to Sweden, man? Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be having a hard time trying to figure out how I'm gonna get to Cancun.
Man, we went to Sweden, bro. We went to fucking France first. Me and my niggas, we took a trip to France. We went to Cannes. That shit is true. We went to Cannes, then we left there. We went to Sweden, went to Stockholm. Hey, the baddest. The baddest, my nigga. For real, bro. Like them, there's something serious out there. Yeah, for sure.
Man, I was gonna ask you, just you being from Houston, man. Like
right.
From you being in the inside, what happened to the movement? It seemed like Houston, like that sound, made it mainstream, and then it just went away. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's like anything, bro. Once it become a trend, and once people be able to dilute the shit, that's what happened. Shit, we lost our identity. We lost our identity for a long time, and then it ain't making no better that we had rappers who was considered gatekeepers. Shit, they weren't being gatekeepers. Them niggas was acting like the rappers from everywhere else. So not all of them. You had your couple of your OGs to stay strong, stay down, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like shit, we had a few gatekeepers that they ain't take the sound to the next level when I felt like they could, them niggas sounded like the other niggas. So that in turn kind of diluted the city for a little while, and then you had niggas around that bitch rapping like they was from everywhere else. But like I said, now I feel like it's coming back to originality, and you got niggas who, you know, really making their own brands, their own sounds. Like we can name from TSL with Walk Them, Maxo Cream, we making the Stallion, you know, myself. Like it's a lot of people who making their own lanes and their own brands, and we don't sound like nobody from no other region. We sound like we from H-Town.
Now, when I go to Houston, I know it's a lot. It's really black. And when I say that is because like black owned this, black people enjoying themselves, black people in the parking lot. Y'all still parking lot pimp out there. We don't have that shit out here no more.
Yeah.
The law's gonna come out there.
Yeah.
I mean, but in Houston, the laws let niggas do their thing.
Yeah.
And every black man, it's like everybody black man got a Bentley. It's like everybody got some money. How do y'all manage to keep the black dollar circulating in Houston? Like, how does that work? Because it just look like it's so many successful black people out there.
Well, I mean,
like I think
that
about
shit a myth.
He said that's a myth. Because I tell you, I mean, I get like I think about
I
the
black
turkey
dollar
leg
fucked
cut.
up just like everybody else. Niggas
Right.
out there, shit. Niggas still run to go get their money to the wrong people too. Like, I think it could be stronger. I think it could be way stronger. But to what you're saying, it is a lot of successful black people in H-Town. It's a lot of successful black women, especially. Like,
Right.
they taking over that motherfucker. Keep 100 with you. It's a lot. It's a hustle. H-Town just hustle town, man. You know what I'm saying? We breed hustlers. We got a lot of hustlers. I know personally a lot of people who started from the dirt and built empires. So I mean, I'm proud of that. But still, I feel like shit. Our black dollar, we could do better.
So does like, for example, Travis Scott is from Houston, right?
For sure.
He's like one of the biggest artists in the city. You got Beyonce, you got Meg. Does that help the Houston culture at all? You know what I'm saying? As far as like the underground rap.
For sure. I mean, they ripping where we from, and you know what I'm saying? Like, salute to Travis because, you know, the Astroworld shit, that's really Houston culture. I used to run around Astroworld. We used to be fighting and shit and trying to holler at girls and Astroworld. That's a real part of our upbringing. And, you know, for him to do that shit, call that shit that, even his album, he had a lot of H-Town influence in it. That nigga just jumped on Sauce Walker album. Like, shit like that, and I'm ecstatic that he did that shit because that shit mean a lot, bro. It mean a lot to the underground Houston, not just to the world, to the underground. For you to get on a nigga, an independent rapper album, that shit huge. And then Megan Thee Stallion, man, you hear that shit all in her voice. She really a H-Town female, you know what I'm saying? Like, that right there alone, that influence that she putting on the world, that helps everybody. Even if she never do a song with nobody from Houston ever again, like, it don't matter because she's standing for something that's really there. So when them labels see and the world see, all right, that's there. So it probably make you want to go listen to the next female. You know what I'm saying? We got some hard ass females in Houston.
Now, we just had the passing of Juice WRLD, and you know, it really speaks to. He had a lot of shit going on, you know, behind the scenes, which may have contributed to him passing. What do you feel like some shit that you did when you was young that you was like you should have moved a little different? Like, I shouldn't have did that.
Oh shit, we was fucking stealing cars. We had a whole damn ring of niggas stealing cars. That was the dumbest shit in the world. Like, cause we wasn't really making too much money. Niggas was getting caught, going to jail. Some niggas was almost losing their life over that shit. I mean, looking back, and like I said, like we ain't really had no guidance. You know what I'm saying? It was us. Like, we was the niggas trying to set president. We thought we knew every fucking thing. And most niggas was getting locked up. Most niggas was getting killed. Looking back, I mean, when I see younger niggas that be on that path doing crazy shit like that, I be quick to tell them, like, bro, it ain't no win in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you think you gonna get from that, it ain't really no win. You know, you just gonna fuck your whole life up moving forward.
Now, there was a comment made by Rizzo about when the T.I. versus Flip thing happened. And he was just like, nobody had Flip's back. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, if it was me, I'd have rolled. You know what I'm saying? During that time frame, what was that like in Houston, man? Because it just seemed like a weird space. You know what I'm saying? Like, T.I. was on the rise, and it just seemed like that whole situation kind of was like a black eye. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, we finna get into some controversy. Right? We finna get into some controversy. I'ma say this, bro. And I was so young at the time. I didn't like how that shit was handled. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I didn't like how a few rappers, I ain't gonna say stand up for Flip, because at the end of the day, being a rapper and being that I'm in the game now, and salute to Flip, salute to all the rappers. Like I said, I wasn't in that era, so I don't know shit. But knowing what I know now, let's just say we're not even talking about Flip. We just talking about a rapper. Niggas be hoe ass niggas, and niggas be fake, and you never know who did what. So I don't expect niggas to ride for him like that. But what I didn't get.
Like the legendary.
No, that's what I'm finna say. That's what I'm finna say. But being that, you know what I'm saying, I'm from H-Town, it's just, I could never see me riding with the opposition. You know what I'm saying? Against them. I'd rather you stay quiet than, you know, go co-sign and salute this other dude who do. Cause to me that shit ain't what's up. That's cause them niggas ain't gonna do it for you. You know what I'm saying? So, and there was a few niggas I seen who did that shit that I just felt like that shit weak. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. That's just me looking at the situation from the outside looking in. Like I said, we don't know who did what to who.
So let's just say, you know, because y'all have like a Houston day, right? Y'all have like a day in Houston, right?
Yeah.
Somebody got a day.
Everybody got a day.
But let's just say it's one of them days, like, and it's a bunch of Houston niggas out, and then it's like, say 50 niggas from Buford, wherever the fuck. They not from that bitch.
Right.
And they get into it with one rapper. Does Houston jump? Is Houston everybody fighting? Or is that nigga on his own?
Man. Shit,
we don't. Depend on who the rapper is.
It depends on who the rapper is, man. It really depends on who the rapper is. But yeah, man, nah. That's I'm just keeping you the real answer. Nah, it's not gonna be no everybody gonna help them, for the simple fact you're gonna have a certain niggas gonna help if it's gonna benefit their rap career, cause niggas is rap OD rap niggas. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, nah, I wouldn't just say, unless you just coming in like an OG or something that we all feel and we love and we, you know what I'm saying? But for the most, nah, you go at one. I don't expect if niggas come at me like every rapper in the community to, oh, we fist to ride for pro. I don't expect that. You know what I'm saying? If it was to happen, that's cool. But I don't expect it. So I hope don't nobody else expect it. You know what I'm saying? Unless a nigga just playing down on a nigga because you from Houston, and then that's different. Like you disrespecting outside. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man.
Now I want to get into your clothing line, Forever Trill.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell us about that. Where can we go get it? You know what I'm saying? What all you sell?
Gotpropain.com, GOTPROPAIN. Forever Trill clothing. That's some shit I started. I always wanted to do that shit. When I started rapping, I looked at niggas like Master P and, you know, Jay-Z and niggas like that, niggas that was mogul. So coming in this shit, I was one of the first H-Town artists that really was pushing like merch heavy. Before that shit got big, you know what I'm saying? Like I was already doing that shit. I influenced a lot of rappers that I fuck with today to start doing it, and they got successful clothing shit right now. But I always felt that was just a part of the hustle, man. You gotta just have more than one hustle. And that shit always like, it's like double your shows. When you go to a show, you sell merch, that's 2 shows, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Do you got anything? I know you got your merch, you got your album just dropped, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go check that out. Is there anything else you got coming up in the works?
Oh yeah, man. Besides In Case We Never Speak Again, which everybody needs to have right now, it's a fucking classic. Best album out right now. Other than that, me and my bro Sauce Walker, we working on the project together. Hey, that shit is a classic too. That shit is a classic too, man. Salute to him. That's 2 motherfucking classic bodies of work that niggas need to have right now. We working on something together. Forever Trill Records. That's my label. I just started. Got 2 artists, Jack Boy D and Jeremy Fields. We really feel like try to take this shit to a whole nother level as far as the real rap and lyricism and, you know, not to knock nobody else and what they doing, but what we doing over here, this shit authentic, this shit real rap, this reality, and these niggas is some of the best rappers niggas done fucking heard coming out of Houston because I wouldn't fuck with them if they wasn't. And we fist to really like we ain't really taking no shorts this coming year. Yeah.
Now, and if I was going through something, you know, some real heavy shit in my life,
Right.
and I put on your project, what song do I need to listen to get me through?
To get you through, man, you need to go. So we got two different routes. If you want to come out your depression, you need to go listen to Fourth Quarter. That's on the new album. Now, if you want to just drown in it, because you know sometimes niggas just like to go through that shit. When you going through it, you don't want to be happy. You want a nigga that you know that's going through that same shit, and he feel your pain. You should go jam My Life Part 2 with J-Dog. Like that shit's so real and like it's heart wrenching and shit to the point where it's not gonna make you feel better, but you gonna relate. I went through that shit, not understanding, and this a nigga who feel my pain too. Because the reality of this shit is, we go through some shit. You gonna always get through the end of the tunnel, but you still gotta go through the storm. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, me personally, I like to hear shit when I'm going through the storm that resemble this storm that I'm in, so I can know that, man, it's a nigga that went through the same shit that got through it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's crazy how sometimes instead of just trying to push through that shit, you gotta sit in it for a minute.
Man, it's crazy, man. We all want to snap our fingers and the shit be over. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be financial, whether it be you done lost somebody, whether it be somebody done broke your damn heart, whatever it is, man. Nigga wish they could just snap their finger and it be over. But nah, that shit a process, man. But at the end of the day, it make you appreciate once you get out of that shit. Like I said, man, to appreciate the sunshine, you got to go through a storm.
Amen, amen. You got any shout outs?
Man, shout out to everybody who been supporting my fucking album. That shit went up to like 25 on the iTunes charts. That's independent. that's no sponsor. That's no OG. And not to mention, the album was out 3 weeks early. You could buy it off. All my fans could have bought it off my website for $60 with a hoodie. This been for 3 weeks. We sold like over 1,000 of the motherfuckers. So, you know what I'm saying? Salute to all my fans that's been riding for me, man. I know they be like arguing with niggas and Propain a bit, and they be needing that what you call it, the fucking fighting tools to argue with other niggas about they favorite rappers and shit. So I'm glad that I was able to put out this body of work that people really feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's some of the best out, and niggas can use it in their arguments, man. We're gonna keep making more and more classic shit. And like I said, salute to all the fans.
And for anybody who want to get in contact with you for any bookings or features, how would they do that?
Man, book Propain 713 at Gmail. That's for all the bookings, all the features, all the shows, anything. But follow me on Instagram, Propain 713. That's on all social media. That's on Instagram. That's on Snapchat. That's on Twitter. That's on Facebook. It's Propain 713.
All right, my boy. In case we never speak again, out now, go stream that bitch. Go buy that bitch.
Yeah.
And like what they used to say, don't bootleg that bitch.
Yeah,
you
man.
know what I'm saying? Forever
Go buy
chill,
that
man.
shit,
Go
man.
buy a hoodie, motherfucker. You know
sure.
what I'm saying? It's cold outside. Go get you a motherfucking hoodie. My nigga
Yeah.
Propain in this bitch right now.
Yeah.
Real music, reality music, real street nigga for sure. You are real life street
Let's
star,
get it,
my boy.
man. H time. Yeah.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move. Hey.